I call them an excess
Okay, hopefully everybody picked up an agenda when you walked in. They were over on the desk over there. And the way we're going to proceed tonight, first the mayor's going to just speak just generally about this issue of shared services and what's been happening, just so everybody's aware. Put the issue in a little bit of perspective. And then I don't know if are you going to speak, Mark? Okay. And then we'll move right into public comments. Let everybody speak so that you'll have an opportunity to express to the council your feelings with regard to the issue of shared services, and that includes, of course, police services. Everybody who intends on speaking tonight should sign in at the front desk. You want to have a record of your name, your address, and when you actually stand up to speak, please use the microphone. First state your name, your address, so that we have that for the record. And I would ask when, in terms of speakers, there are a lot of people here, perhaps who are not part of Flemington. I would ask those people who are really not residents, employees, or business owners in Flemington to allow the people from Flemington to speak first. They're not going to inhibit you from speaking, but I think that just because there could be time constraints, the council is most interested in hearing from people who are directly connected to Flemington first, the residents, the business owners, and the employees. So if those of you who are not from Flemington want to speak, if you can just hold off until after people who are directly connected with Flemington spoke, it would be appreciated. Speakers tonight, anybody who wants to speak, the only issue that's really on the table deals with shared services, as I said, no other topics. That includes the police, because that's something that's been open for discussion in terms of shared services. Each speaker will have 3 minutes. Now, obviously, it's a big crowd, and we had to somehow deal with the number of people who we expect will want to speak, and there had to be some kind of reasonable limitation of how long each person speaks. So each speaker will have 3 minutes to speak. After everybody has had an opportunity, who wants to speak, has had an opportunity to speak, we'll allow a second round of speakers. That'll be limited to 1 minute. We are hoping to be able to end the meeting by no later than 10 o'clock tonight. Earlier, if everybody's had this say, obviously if it's being productive, the mayor council would have the opportunity to extend that but we're really looking to, try to get everybody's comments in and hear from all of you, and end the meeting no later than 10 o'clock tonight. I would ask that anybody who wants to speak, please address your comments solely to the mayor and council. There's an interaction tonight between you and the mayor and council. I don't want to hear back and forth, people addressing, somebody who just got done speaking. Let's keep everything directed at the council, through the council. The council, mayor and council may have some comments after some of you speak. Certainly they'll have the opportunity to say something if they want to, but please direct everything to the council, not to any member of the audience. And I think those are really the procedures and the ground rules that we want for this meeting, to try to make sure that we hear everybody tonight who wants to be able to speak. Mayor, I'll turn it back to you.
There's seats over on this other side if people want to come over and sit in that. This meeting is a continuation of the December 15th meeting to hear public comments with respect to a shared services to explore by what means the borough can meet the financial challenges that have been placed upon us by the state of New Jersey. The study comes at the urging of our Governor Corizines for all municipalities to look into shared services. The nation and the state are in an economic crisis that has placed constraints on the borough's financial state of affairs. Last year, we were cut about $80,000 in state aid, roughly 1.5 tax points. This year, we anticipate the same amount to be cut. The borough is pursuing all possibilities to produce a prudent budget for 2009. The base salary for the 58 borough employees is $1,760,750, with the 17 police being $1 million of that amount, not including benefits. The governor is proposing an 18-month wage freeze with possible layoffs. Shared services discussions are ongoing with Raritan Township. The Borough Council, as soon as the study was released by me, all knew that discussions were taking place with Raritan Township. No conclusive recommendations have been produced thus far from those joint meetings. The Hunterdon County Democrat wrote an editorial stating this study should be conducted. Thank you. I'll now open it to anyone that wishes to speak. They can come forward, state their name and their address, and please use the microphone.
Good evening, Mayor, Council. My name is Ron Bakley. I am the Executive Director of the New Jersey Fraternal Order Police Labor Council, the union that has represented your officers for several years now. Ladies and gentlemen of Flemington, there may be some things that haven't really been brought out here. First off, this issue came up back during the summer, during which time I was contacted by your officers as their union representative, and I personally sent a letter to Mayor Houck on August the 8th addressing this same issue. The mayor responded to me on August the 12th in a letter stating that the town had no reason to disband the police department, and that was not even being considered at that time. Since then, we all know what's happened. That's why you're here tonight. The proposal to disband the police department is supposed to save the town a lot of money. That may or may not be true, due to the fact that Woodland Borough in Camden County and Audubon Park in Camden County did the same thing 4 years ago. Both disbanded their police departments. As per Governor Corizines, and when the municipal budgets came out this year, they too, even after disbanding and doing joint services, lost hundreds of thousands of dollars in state aid. So the fact that what they're trying to do here with shared services, they will lead you to believe may end up costing or